There we go. Oh man, that's nasty. Holy crap. Wow. Look at this. Look at this earwax. All right. That just came out of my ear. Guys, welcome back to your review channel. Today I'm looking at an item. It is a Otoscope air camera. Now these are really super popular right now. A lot of people are getting them, and I got one for myself because I go through a lot of earwax issues. I mean, a lot of people have earwax, and instead of going to a doctor or going to a specialist, I do it myself. I recommend doing it yourself, but if you don't want to do it yourself, you do not have to. You can definitely not. But I find this a very easy and convenient way to do it. It's super easy. Nice camera. There's some small ones that are less expensive I don't like. I've had a couple of those and they broke. This is all encumbrance all together. Like you get the screen, you can see everything. It's got an HD camera, which is really nice. It comes with the probe, it comes with the guides, it comes with the earwax cleaners, a little kit to take out the little tips to help take out the earwax. It comes with the guides. It comes with a little stand to hold up the screen so you're working on it. It has a USB-A to USB-C charger. And it also comes with a 32 gig micro SD card already installed. So that's a great value. It's a great deal. And if you're looking to just, either check your ear or check out something's wrong, you're not sure, this is a really good option. You can do yourself. It's really super easy to use. Again, comes with the alcohol, comes with some alcohol preps, comes in this box. I already unboxed it all, but it comes in this nice little box. Take this out of the way. Comes with some alcohol. It comes like you see, alcohol preps come with it. It's good to clean the probe. Comes with little like Q-tips, little professional Q-tips that are already sterilized in this little package that comes with that. These air guards, you ever see how the doctor has it looks in your ear? These are air guards, so it doesn't go too deep into the ear. That's why they have these. So these are air guards. The stand, the actual camera itself. Like I said, the wax removal tips. And I'm actually going to take out the wax out of my ears. So stay tuned, watch the video. I'm going to show you how much wax I have in my ears after 8 months. Every 6 or 8 months, I have to have them clean out so much wax. It's absolutely ridiculous. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you how I take the wax out of my ears. Pretty nasty. If you don't want to watch it, you don't have to. You can skip over that. But I think it's important if you're doing this. This is what you're watching this video for. And also a manual. Take a look at it. There's a lot of different functions. This does video. It does photos and/or video. You can take photographs, or you can take snapshots of your ear. Say you want to email it to the doctor, you want to save it for yourself, or if you want to make a video, you can email the video. You can use take the SD card out and transfer it directly into the computer. You can transfer it by USB-C. Lots and lots of flexibility. I like this a lot. I really, really do. It's a nice quality item. Again, it's the Otoscope camera with ultra clear view, which it does. Okay, smooth, easy to use. You can do it with your ear. You can hold it. You got 60, 120, 180, 360 views. You can look all around the ear, which is nice. You can actually move all around the ear, look around. It does have a battery built into it as well, 4 hours of use, which is really nice. It has a 4.5-inch HD IPS screen. The resolution is 854 by 480. Again, really sharp, really clean. You can do a round vision like I showed you, and also a full screen version. So you can do either way. I'll show you the gyro in a few minutes, how it has a gyroscope built into it. So it's really kind of cool for easy access. Just to clarify a couple of things here when you're using this, it does recommend, even on the scope itself, to put on the protection guard. This way you don't go in and injure your eardrum. So in the first time you're using this, definitely put this on. I definitely recommend that for sure, to put this on for your ear. You don't want to go too deep into the eardrum. You don't want to, damage anything. That's why they recommend using this. And on another thing, it does have a gyroscope built into this. So it helps with, it's called a intelligent directional gyroscope. Now, if you look at the full screen here, that is turned off. And it just kind of turns left and right, as you can see there. Turn it on, just hit the button down, and now the access here is stable, so it stays level. See, I'm twisting it, and my hand is just staying level, versus the other way, it moves all around, and you can just see how it's just twisting all around. So that will give you more stability when you're in your ear. Just keeps it more stable if you're looking around. I like the full screen. I like to really, have access and just see where I'm turning, but that's just another feature. Also, on the actual display itself, it has right ear and left ear indications. So either you're on one ear or the other, one side or the other. That'll give you more stability, and kind of like, I don't know why it does that, but I guess if you're working on one ear, it goes one side, and the other ear, the other side. I don't know. But that's what it does. It kind of flips the screen a little bit. orientation. So maybe that's why. Maybe it's just easier that way. So you can just, do that as well. The gyroscope is kind of good. I like that. And I just wanted to just clarify that. So, but when you are cleaning out the wax out of your ears, you can't use the protection and the scoop. So get used to using it with the protection ear on, and get used to using it in your ear. And also when you're done, when you put the scoop on, be extremely, extremely careful not to go too deep, just to go inside just a little bit and scoop out the wax. You don't want to injure your eardrum, okay? Just to be clear about that, guys, okay? And if you're not comfortable doing this, definitely go see an audiologist or an ear doctor, whoever you want to see, to help with that process to get the earwax out. But that's just my suggestion. Use it. So again, these are the adapters. You can adjust the light. So it has a light sensor. Let me just go over, I'll show you the panel here. I took off the plastic coating already on this. It's not touchscreen, but everything is done here. Is the camera. This is just the light. So this probe has a light. So you can turn the light up and down. So if it's too bright, you can lower the brightness. You can raise the brightness. There's total control, 100% control. There's the camera button. So you can hit record or photo and then play back. And they have the up and down, the next photo, okay to play. M is the different modes. And you have to kind of play with it and to get used to it. And you do get used to it. And then here is the little key wheel here. This is to either reformat the drive, reformat the things like that. So let me turn it on. Digital camera, you can see that, no camera. So we're going to plug in the camera. Super easy. It's a USB-C plug. You plug it on top. Bam. That's all you got to do. Here is a protective cover that's on here. Take that cover off. Now you can see, here's the camera. It's just that easy. Here's my little camera. You can see, I'm showing you some of the desk. Here's some of the shots. You can see how clear that is. It's just, we'll get that shadow out of there. Sorry about that. So you can see what's going on. So it gives you a really clear view and everything. So I'm going to actually record on the card, and then we'll input the video so you can see actually what I'm seeing in my ear. So here is the camera. Like I said, let me show you. Here is a stand. I'm going to leave it down so you can see it better. But this is the stand, so it holds it like a 45, so you can hold it so you can see it. That's how that works. And let me, and these are the guards. Let me show you how the guards work. They're all the same size. You put the guard on the end. Whoop. Put the guard on the end. Now this way now you won't go too deep into the ear. That's what this is for. Okay, here's the guard. Here's the light for the camera. You can, let me shut this light off. Let me just show you that. Here's the light. And you can see the light. We can turn the light down. See how it's going down? Now it's off. And that's full brightness right there. So you can control the brightness. You can hit the record button. And it's super easy to use. So look, I'm showing the computer screen. That's crazy. So you can go. So this is, see, you just took a picture. Hear that noise? And just another picture right there. And then to change it, hit the mode button. Right now we're on record camera. And we'll start recording. So you can see it recording. There's the recording. It records also audio. So if you want to make some audio notes, things like that. So let's take a tip and let's go inside my ear and see how disgusting it really is. Okay. So let's get this off. I don't need this guide. Move this out of the way. Now you put a tip on here. We get a little tip out. Let's see which one I'm going to use. I think I'm going to use this one here. This one here I like a lot. This is like a little, looks like almost like a pull. I don't know if you can see. There's different ones. This is like a little pull on it. So I'll get into my earwax and actually pull it out and just kind of scrape it out. That's how that works. So we're going to just attach it onto the camera. Just like that there. So now you can actually see what's going on in my ear. Pretty nasty, so don't be disgusted, okay? Don't judge. So I'm going to get a shot here. I'm going to show you. I'm going to go into my ear. All right. And let's go into the canal. And let's see. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's pretty nasty. Let me go in and get some of that wax out of there. Here again. I want to show you. I'm going to go inside now. You just got to get used to putting in your ear. It feels funny when you first put it in. And I want you to see how disgusting this is. This is nasty stuff here. Now, if you look closely, you can see all the earwax in there. You can see it all. It's a lot of earwax. So now I'm just going to go in there and just pull it out. There's a lot of earwax in there. You got to take your time. There we go. Oh, man. That is nasty. Holy crap. Wow. Look at this. Look at this earwax. All right. That just came out of my ear. Okay. I just saved myself $100 office visit right there. And you do got to get used to it going into your ear. And if you're not comfortable doing it, definitely, go see a professional, but I am definitely used to it. Let me go inside. I think I got it all out, actually. That was a really good, clean shot. Yeah. Looks really clean. My ear's a little red inside, but not terrible. Little drop over here. Pull that out here. And that's just one ear. Yep. That's just one ear. That one's pretty clear. Okay. Let's try the other side now. So if you enjoyed this video, if I brought you some value, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It means a lot to me also. Consider that super thanks if I brought you some value. I really do appreciate that. If I brought you some value, baby, I would like if you could just go ahead and support my channel. I really appreciate that, so I can buy more things like this to show you exactly what I'm doing here. So let me just watch what I'm doing. I'm going to go into my ear. All right. A lot of wax right in the way right there. Let me get that piece out of the way. Okay. I got a nice little piece right here. There we go. Another big piece. Take that out on the napkin so you can see it better. There's another piece right here. And I'm going to go back in again. I think there's a little bit more. And that's all you have to do. It's really, really easy, guys. This is a really great value. I mean, definitely, you can just one trip alone, you pay for the device. And let me just take a look here. Go inside. There's some right here. I like this tool because it pulls it out. Yeah, like that. So let's try a different tool. Let me pull this one off. And let me try a different. This is a scooping tool. This one scoops. Let me just show you what that looks like. It's a scoop. Yeah, like that. So you can scoop, push that on all the way. And then we'll go inside and we'll look at it with the scooper. And we'll see what else is left. And that's about it. I want to wrap up the video. And that's it, guys. So definitely go ahead and recommend this for sure. This is definitely something you need, especially if you have wax in your ear. So you can see here, there's wax right there. Right there. Scoop it out right there. You can see it. Pull out of my ear. Here it is. Drop it on the thing here. Drop it on my napkin. I know it's gross, but this has to be done because the wax will build up in your ears and won't be good. My ear, let me just show you how disgusting this is. This is the earwax I got out of my ears. All right. It is horrible. So I got all that out of my ear and it was no problem. It worked flawlessly. Definitely going to recommend this. So go ahead and pick it up. I definitely going to recommend, like I said, 1,000%. And appreciate your time as always. And hope you enjoyed the review. And I'll leave a QR code over here at the end. So you go ahead and pick up that. Go ahead and click on that with your phone, or down below, there'll be a link down below that you can go ahead and scan with it. From shut this off, hit the power button, shut it off, and that's it. And you can hit the playback. You can watch it. I'm going to actually just import it to my computer and edit it. And I'm going to actually do the live so you can actually see it live. I'll do those cutaways. You can really see it. It's pretty nasty.